Going to be a video on what's going on in the world. We will also take a look on the Hantavirus. Okay, Spirit. What are we getting for what's going on in the world? Ooh. The first word Spirit gave me was trouble. At the bottom of the deck, Latin countries. There's trouble coming for Latin countries. Let's see what else we're getting. What else we're getting, Spirit? The Bahamas. We could hear some news coming out with the Bahamas. We could hear some news with the UK. Something on the sea at the bottom of the deck. Cuba flipped out. Okay, Spirit, what are we getting? Let's see. On the sea again. Something is happening on the sea. Something is happening on the sea. We got Bahamas, we got Cuba, UK, trouble. There's some trouble coming in. Welcome in. When you enter the room, please hit the thumbs up button. We can hear some news about a singer. There could be some news come out about a singer. Let's see what else we're getting. There's some news coming out of the Middle East. Spirit is saying be careful of airports at this time. Be careful about airports at this time. We got removal. Middle East leader behind that. Okay, what else are we getting, Spirit? What's coming out that we need to know? Evacuate. There's going to be an evacuation somewhere. Y'all, we will hear some news coming up out of Nigeria. There's something coming for Nigeria this year over the next 2 months, and it's going to be big. Spirit just keeps showing me fire. I see a lot of fire coming out of Nigeria, a lot of protesting. Nigeria is going to get a new leader. So I don't know when their election is. I don't know when Nigeria's election is, but Nigeria will get a new leader. I don't feel like a lot of people is going to like that. Some people will like it, but then there's going to be a lot of people that don't like that there is a new leader. There's a new leader coming for Nigeria. Give me 2 more cards. Oh, we could have some news about Canada coming up. Man at the bottom of the deck. One more card. Island. Disaster. There's some disaster coming to an island. I don't know. Something's coming to an island. I don't know what that's about. Okay, Spirit. I want to see, I'm going to come back to these cards, but I really, really want to know about the Hantavirus. So I'm going to put these to the side. I want to see what's coming up for this Hantavirus. Okay, what are we getting for this Hantavirus? thoughts, expectation, message of concern, courthouse. I do feel like lockdowns is coming. Lockdowns is coming sometime this year. I've been telling y'all a virus was coming and it was going to be worse than COVID. We are here. And do I believe it is the Hantavirus? I feel like they're covering it up. I feel like it's something else, but they're saying it's the Hantavirus. Lockdowns will be in place. A lot of people will be concerned for their lives. And I do see this virus affecting women. Like I said before, this virus is going to affect women more. Women more. And you could look at previous videos where I stated that, and I'm getting the same thing. Women will be affected from this virus more than men will. Especially women that have children. Once you're a woman and you start having children, your immunity isn't the same as somebody that does not have children. Let's see what else we're getting with this Hantavirus. Yeah. This is definitely something they created. They created this. Unfortunately, people died on that ship. This is something that they created. This virus will spread rapidly. I see this spreading. It's unfortunate we got this spare here. But I see this spreading. What else are we getting for this Hantavirus? This is showing that this Hantavirus will be global. It's going to be worldwide. This is the Distant Horizons card. And if you look at this card, you can see a ship and an anchor. And it was spread through a ship. So all of those people that return to wherever they're from, a lot of them will spread it in their communities. And that's why we got community card here. I do see this virus spreading. I see a pandemic, like I've been saying. I do feel like somebody created this virus. They see how they could profit from this virus and make money. Just like how they did COVID. This virus is a real virus and it will kill people. And I do see whoever this man is, I don't know who this man is. This was a man that was married or is married. He's going to profit and make a lot of money from this virus. This is a money grab. They don't look at us like people. The sad thing about it is he knows a lot of people are going to die. They're going to make a lot of money from this virus. It's eventually going to turn into a pandemic. This is a money grab. Billionaires, trillionaires, they don't care about human life. You're just a number. We're just numbers. They already know that people will die. And they already know their pockets will be lined. They made a lot of money from COVID. So just imagine how much money they're going to make now. Let's see what else we're getting. Yep, we got poverty, journey here, thief. This poverty card, they know that this is going to affect people. Journey, this virus is going to spread all around the world. Thief. Greed, this is all about greed. This is greed. This virus didn't come from no damn rat. This virus was created. That's what it was. They saw how they could profit from it, and they did it. I really feel like COVID was just a test run to see how well this was going to do, and they succeeded. and they came back out with something else, something stronger. I just keep on hearing a timeline shift. And I'm not going to say everything that I'm hearing from Spirit and say everything that I'm seeing, but I do see a new world. What I mean by a new world is the world is changing. And for the world to change, some majority of the world have to change. And change comes through death and transformation. Unfortunately, I see a lot of endings coming up all around the world. We got the bad health card. I'm just gonna keep it honest. I see a lot of people getting ill and I see people dying. I do. And I see this guy, this wealthy man, getting richer. This was not something that just outbreak. No, this was planned. And Spirit just keep telling me Europe is going to have a lot of cases. A lot of cases is going to come from out of Europe. The UK specifically. Let's see what else we're getting. Yeah, look at this. This man is lining his pockets. We got great fortune. These people don't give a damn about human life. This is all a money scheme. This man and whoever this woman is, they're going to make all kind of money. They're going to make more money than they made the last time. This wealthy man, I've been telling y'all for months I saw a pandemic coming, and it's going to be worse than COVID. And now we are here. There's a lot of people going to die. I do see a new world coming, and in order for change to come, death and transformation have to be here. Unfortunately, I mean, that sounds so cold, but it's just true. Don't listen to them talking bullshit, but it come from a rat. The last time they said it came from a bat. So we went from a bat, now we at a rat. What we gonna be at next? A cat? I'm just being honest. It's a lie. It's a plot and a lie. They're lying. They are making money. Lots of money. Wealthy people only care about money. They don't care about people. They don't care about human life. They don't. What's going to happen is they're going to have the World Cup. It's going to spread rapidly at the World Cup. Those people are going to take it back to their country, their city. And then more people are going to die. This is going to spread rapidly. People are not going to stop flying. People are not going to stop taking cruises. People are not going to stop going out. So then it's just going to spread and spread and spread. They already know. A lot of people don't even want to lock down, which is so crazy to me. I feel like the only way they will lock down is when it becomes, okay, like this is getting out of hand. And that's after August. That's after August. So towards the end of the year, you might see them start saying, okay, yeah, we got to get this in order. We got to lock down. But before then, no. They're going to let this run like wildfire. And it's already here. I've been telling y'all it's here already. It's here. Plenty of people died so far. They ain't reporting it. They're hiding it from you. But a lot of people has died. Let's get some tarot on this. What are we getting for the Hantavirus? King of Wands reversed. There we go with that man again. We keep getting this man. The King of Wands reverse is a bad leader. The King of Wands is somebody that's selfish, that just care about their self, and it's in the reverse. This is somebody that is cold-hearted and calculated. The King of Wands represents Sagittarius, that represents the 9th house in astrology, that represents philosophy, distance, represents higher knowledge. So whoever this is a very, very smart man, but it's in reverse. The opposite of like intelligence is somebody that is a clever devil. That's the best way I could put this. This is somebody that uses their intelligence to do the wrong things, not to do the right things. Whoever this man is, he's a very intelligent man, but he's the King of Wands in reverse. He uses intelligence to do negative things and bad things. We got the Queen of Cups reversed. There is a woman that's involved in this situation as well. Page of Swords reverse. These people, they play mind games. They play mind games. The Page of Swords reverse is mind games. It's confusion. It's Page of Swords reverse is toxicity. They see what's going on online news. Page of Swords in the upright is like an idea, positivity, looking. In the reverse, these people, they keep up with what's on the internet. They keep up what's going on in the world. They know exactly what's going on. But like I said, it's in the reverse. So these people are very intelligent, but they use their intelligence to just do bad things. What else are we getting for this Hantavirus, Spirit? Spirit is saying it's going to move very slow. It's going to creep up. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving card in the deck, okay? So expect for this virus to just increase. And this virus is going to increase very slowly. So what I mean by that is you could have the virus and you don't even know you have the virus. It's going to take a while for the virus to show inside of your body. So let's say you're out and about, right? You're hanging out with people. I don't know, maybe even hooking up with somebody. Boom, you kiss them. You get the virus. It's going to take about like 6 to 8 weeks for that virus to start showing symptoms. This virus, this is why this man, whoever this man is that created this, is so intelligent. He knows we can't just create a virus where they're going to get the cold and they're going to see these symptoms right away. No, I have to create something where this could lay dominant in the body, and then eventually after weeks, it starts to show up. Knight of Pentacles in the upright. Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving card. So a lot of people have this right now and do not know they have it. Don't know. Spirit is telling me that virus did not happen on that ship. Somebody took the virus to that ship. That virus is in Africa. That is the download I got. Spirit is telling me that virus is in Africa. It's already there. Somebody from that ship brought it to the ship, and then it spread. So there's a lot of people that have it right now. They won't see the symptoms. You're going to see them talking about this on the news weeks from now with people testing positive for this shit. Knight of Pentacles. This virus is going to take time to show up in the body. You don't just, it's not like the flu. You get the flu today, tomorrow, you're going to be sick in the bed. No, it's a different kind of virus. Queen of Wands, Six of Wands. So when it does show up, it shows up, honey. And Spirit is showing me that this virus will start to get like big worldwide. August and tail end of July, August, you're going to see global headlines all over the news talking about the Hantavirus. This Hantavirus is in Africa, specifically South Africa. It's there. It's going to spread rapidly. That virus ain't started on no ship. You know, when you go on a cruise, you know how clean a cruise is? They spend weeks cleaning those cruises. No, They lied on that cruise ship. No, ma'am. That virus spirit is telling me is in Africa. South Africa, specifically South Africa. Not everywhere in Africa. No, South Africa is where that virus is. Somebody on that ship took that virus there and gave it to those people. And let me tell you how bio warfare works, okay? Bio warfare works by I pay you a certain amount of money. I'm going to inject you with something. I need you to go on a ship, a cruise, to the mall, on a bus, and I need you to cough and do whatever to spread this virus about. I pay you money and I give you the antidote so you get rid of the virus and you're not sick anymore. I need y'all to understand biowarfare is very fucking real. Very real. That's all I'm saying. This virus is on land already. It ain't started on that ship. Somebody went to that ship, took it there. Nope. Biowarfare at its finest. At its finest. How will this hantavirus affect let's see, how will this hantavirus affect the world moving forward? Okay, first card, loss. Like I told y'all, people gonna die. Lots of people gonna die. A big number of people gonna die. I've been saying this all year. Go back to the pandemic videos that I've created. Go rewatch those. This is the loss card. Loss represents the number 5. 5 is unexpected changes. This is a 5 card, the 5 of Cups. There's going to be a lot of loss. Big numbers. Big numbers. And you know what's so sad to me? Every time they're experimenting some kind of disease, they always go to third world countries. That is so sad. They always go to Africa. Always. They always go to some place in Africa or someplace in the Caribbean. Before COVID came out, they were in Caribbean countries trying that shit out on people, trying the vaccine out on people. Before they even brought it to America, I need y'all to wake up. They always go to poorer places and do this shit. Before they even start talking about COVID and the vaccine, before they came up with something that actually worked, they were trying that on islands in the Caribbean and places in Nigeria. And people were dying from that shit. They always do this. They do this all the time. They always start some shit in Africa. The same thing they did with AIDS. You think all those people in South Africa just end up with AIDS like that? South Africa have the most AIDS in the entire world. You think they just slept around and got AIDS? No, they took that shit there. They do that all the time. All the time. They always go to Africa or some kind of third world country and fuck it up to keep it in a state of poverty, to keep it in a state of always needing another country. That's what they do. They do that all the time. It's no way in hell in 2026 we are not like aware of what they're doing. They do this all the time. I don't know. I'm just fed up with how this world is going. It is. Spirit is showing 5 of Cups. We're going to see a lot of loss surrounding this man. He always comes out in the reverse every time. Always comes out in the reverse. This man will be successful in whatever plan he's trying to do, unfortunately. Watch out for August, September. This is when the news, everything is going to start breaking out. And all the headlines is going to start coming out. August, September. All those big headlines is going to come out. And it's so unfortunate. Very unfortunate. You're going to see August and September be something serious. Let's see what else are we getting about this. What else are we getting about this Hantavirus? Seven of Swords, deception. Like I told y'all, they lying. They are lying. The Seven of Swords is lies, deceit. You see how this guy is walking like a ninja and he got all these swords in his back? They're lying to us. I need y'all to wake up and like literally wake the hell up. These people are lying. They're playing Russian roulette with our lives and your children's life and your family members' lives. That's what they're doing. This is an agenda to keep us stuck, to keep us relying on the government, whatever bullshit they want to bird feed us. They want us to ingest it. This is just a bunch of lies. And unfortunately, Africa will feel this the most. Africa and Europe. I see America feeling this, but not as bad as Europe and Africa. Europe and Africa will feel this the most. Unfortunately, America is going to feel this, right? But we ain't going to feel it like how they going to feel it in Africa and Europe. If people can't wake up and see this as population control, I don't know what else to say. And it's population control on certain people. So let's go back to these cards. We got disaster here. I really believe that a tsunami will come. And I feel like the tsunami is coming closer to an island in Asia. I had to stretch, sorry. I feel like this is going to be closer to someplace in Asia. There's a disaster coming. I've made a lot of predictions from the beginning of the year, and everybody was like, how come you don't make any positive predictions? How come your predictions are negative? Because this year is a negative fucking year. Look at the positivity in your life. Almost all of the predictions I've made from day one has happened. I'm just waiting for the Cuba one to happen, and that's going to happen really soon. This year, there's nothing positive about this damn year. I mean, you can look for the positivity in your life, like you get married, or you get a car, or you get a job, or you whatever. But like on a global aspect, there's nothing positive at all. At all. If there was something positive that I seen, I would say. But since me and you are living in the same timeline, the same year, have you seen anything fucking positive? Because I haven't. I got Canada. We could be hearing some news coming out of Canada soon. Let's see what that's about. What are we hearing about Canada? What are we hearing about Canada? What's coming out about Canada? Okay, the virus gonna be in Canada as well. The Hantavirus is in Canada. Canada could be saying that they got some cases of the Hantavirus over the next few months. People will die. We got the coffin card, false person. I don't know why Canadians trust their leader so much, because he ain't shit his damn self. Coffin, false person community. There's going to be a lot of deaths in Canada. I read Canada's chart, and I talked about Canada having a health crisis this year. And I think it was on my Threads account I posted, and man, the Canadians came for my ass. They are so patriotic to their country. I deleted the fucking thing that I created, but I still have it saved on my computer. I talked about Canada having a crisis with their healthcare system. Canada's healthcare system is going to be worse than America. This is what's coming, Canada. I already seen this in y'all chart this year. I posted it on my page. Poverty and this man, the Canadians, is going to be pointing fingers at their leader. Canada's system is going to be worse than America. I think it's because they're a socialist country and they have like free health care. So when you have free health care, if somebody gets sick, more than likely you're going to die because ain't that much space. You got to be waiting in line to be seen. My brother lives in Canada and he always talk about the healthcare system. That's what's coming up for Canada. Canada will have cases of this Hantavirus. It's gonna be a problem in Canada. I seen this in Canada's chart about them having problems with the healthcare system this year. It's gonna be out of control. Europe will be out of control with their healthcare system as well because of this virus. Let's see what else we got. We got new leader here. A new leader is coming in for Nigeria. Nigeria is finally going to feel like a united country coming up because of so much political corruption and people stealing money. Usually whoever this leader is, Spirit is saying is a corrupt leader. He steals a lot of money, don't really do nothing for the people. Spirit is showing me a new leader is coming in for Nigeria. A new leader is coming in for America as well. Trump will be removed. It's real soon. Evacuate on the sea. This is Japan. I see Japan having a tsunami. People are going to have to evacuate. Coming up soon from out of Japan. This removal, this is Donald Trump. Donald Trump will end up resigning or having a removal because of health problems. And those health problems is coming up for this month. Mark my words. This month, his health is declining. June, July, I don't see him here anymore. We got airports. I do see another airline shutting down. Another airline will shut down. That airline will shut down over the next 2 months. Airline will shut down. The airports are drastically changing. A lot of flights will be canceled. A lot of pilots will be quitting. I see a lot of pilots quitting their jobs. Another airline is shutting down. Big airline. Okay. We got Bahamas. Trouble. Cuba and the Bahamas. I made a post about this on my Instagram already. Trouble is coming for these two islands. Trouble is coming for these two islands, the Bahamas and Cuba. Over the next month and a half, we should see hurricane. There's a bad hurricane coming to the Caribbean. Hurricane season is actually going to start early. I think hurricane season starts June and ends November. It's going to be before then. These two islands is going to get hit real hard. Singer. We can hear about a female singer passing away. I do see this being a woman singer. The UK, they're going to have some problems with their health system. This Hantavirus and other viruses, because I see multiple viruses hitting the UK, the Middle East, and island. This could be that island in Persia, Iran. They're going to have some radioactive issues. Okay, now I want to ask Spirit some questions. Okay, Spirit. Spirit, will this hantavirus get out of control? Spirit is saying yes. Okay, Spirit, will this hantavirus lead to a pandemic? Spirit is saying yes. Okay, thank you so much. Will this hantavirus affect Canada more than it will America? Yes, it will. I've seen that in Canada's chart already. I predicted their healthcare system will face some difficulties this year. I've seen it in their chart. Um, will this hantavirus affect Europe more than it will America? Yes, I've seen it in the London's chart specifically. I think I talked about that in one of my videos. Um, okay, Spirit, this hantavirus came from Africa. Spirit is confirming it did came from Africa. So that was the download I got. Okay, guys, that is the updated read. I wanted to read about that. And I'll see y'all another time. Have a good day. Bye.